Yes, YouTube, welcome to the SMP spot.
Welcome.
Got Nyla in tow. Work has already started. What you're going to get to see is where we did start, what sort of runs we've got and what we're playing with really. So yeah, it's great news. We've got an area that we can build on and we've got permission to do that, which is fantastic. The last couple of digs that we've done, we didn't have permission. Yeah, it's tempting when you're in lockdown to get out there and do this sort of stuff, but there is a bit of a risk with it. You could be wasting your time, you could be upsetting a lot of people, so do be careful. I took a bit of a risk. For me, that risk paid off because I got to meet someone and I got a contact out of it, and then I was able to get a spot that I was able to build up. So yeah, anyway, this is going to be a bit of a series. I don't know how many videos we'll do with it, but you're going to see it from start to finish, and hopefully see a big session here at some point. The ground is really moshy, it's really wet, we've had snowfall and everything, so there's been a couple of days where we've not been able to do what we want to do, but we're back at it today. Yes. Yeah, Nyla's been a massive contributor towards all this, so you'll see it all in the video. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, enjoy the video.
That's where I get it from.
I don't think you get it from me.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, comment, all of that. Word. Anything from you?
Transfer pay bills.
Maybe you show me? We want me to put you on there?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll ask Daddy first. Yeah? That was pretty quick. We'll get Dave's view of that. Was that quick then?
Yeah.
Yeah? Felt quick.
I think it could be really cool. Got a nice little photo. Like this covering's nice.
Yeah. Daddy approves, I think.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
Oh, I'll have a segment, yeah. Why not?
You're just like, there you go.
Thanks.
You're not eating all of that at once. Save it, man. Save it, because you won't ever anyone.
Alright.
Oh my god. Cheese, no wheels.
Okay. I think it's too dark to show you what we've done today. The stuff I've done is going through all that sort of stuff, which you'll have seen bits anyway, but it's definitely got too dark to show anymore. Yes, YouTube. Okay, so it's another day. Been over here for about an hour. I'm just going to talk you through the blue line, I think. Yeah, the blue line, because I've just marked it out. So yeah, I've got Nyla with me today, and I've got Dave as well, who's, you might just see him through the woods there. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to switch you off, switch you back on again, and talk you through the blue run. All right, from start to finish. Peace. We've got no name for this run. I'm only going to call them blue, black and red runs for now. I'm going to commit to letting you viewers choose what the name is of each run. Okay, so I'm going to stick to that. I love naming stuff, to be honest, but I'm going to stick to it and let the viewers name the runs. Okay, so there's 3 runs, got a black, a red and a blue. Gotta be honest with you, I feel like some of the features are switching over a little bit, like there's a little bit of red maybe in the blue, and we'll see. You be the judge. I'm going to walk you through the blue run now, and based on what you see, I guess, is where you get your inspiration from for the name of the trail. Alright, so I had my kids in mind when doing this. I might be stretching them a little bit, but I think that's okay. I think that's good. They should be at that level now anyway. What I'm not considering is little toddlers, because yeah, I haven't got any of those, and although there is toddlers within the family, yeah, it's not a priority right now, so we'll move into that. There's definitely some flat land that they can ride, but they won't be able to ride a full run as yet, but it's not far off. Right, okay, so I'm going to get the camera off my face and put it on the trail. So we're starting a bit further back than where we are right now, but I've not touched the landing pad. It's probably the area we're going to touch last. So this is a half decent running. It's actually the best running we've got at the minute, because the other 2, which are just over there, are in a load of slop, so they won't flow very well at the minute. This might be the only rideable line currently, which isn't finished yet. Got quite a bit of off-camber stuff going on here, but I'm quite comfortable with it because we sort of switch into more of a flat ground then. Want to avoid that on both sides, obviously. Looking a bit stagnant. Anyone that falls in there is going to know about it. We continue up, and I've just got to create more of a flatter base there. I might keep it slim, make it that little bit more challenging. Again, this is what I mean. I start stepping into sort of red trails a little bit there. If I make it wider, it remains a blue, and if that comes down a little bit, so yeah, maybe that's what will happen. But that's, hopefully this is something I do at the end of today, but if not, it'll be the next day, because I've got a couple of big jobs to do today. We come over here. This is quite flat here, but need to do a little catchment sort of berm type thing there, really, and just dig away at this a little bit more to make it a little bit flatter, so you can continue your speed. I don't want to sort of coming off here and being a bit like, oh, dragging into this wet moshy ground. We need the speed, because we're then going to go low here and then get high, so that we can get around this tree. Again, it might be a bit tech, not for the lads, just thinking about my daughters really. Okay, so then we come through here, turn in, little tree to bobble over, nothing major. This is all just a bit flat, so hopefully you've kept your speed from all the rest of it, and you can just flow through here nicely. Okay, so it splits off now. This is the line that you'll naturally take, I think. It depends. Okay, so just so you know, that's where we are. I was going to create a line that comes from there, where we just come from, through these bushes, hits a berm, comes out here, and then through there, because I think that turning is going to be more of a natural run for there. So we'll take that way anyway, just so you can see it. So you come around here, and then we're going to have, I'm going to try and make that a bit of a roller, to be honest. Yeah, going to make that a bit of a roller, so whole load of digging needed there. And then we roll over into here. Potential for another option that way, but I'm going to stick with this one because it is a bit tech, and I guess this is where it turns into what I think might be a red run, just because of the roots. But you can take a left option, which is a little bit easier, and actually it flows much better into the next section. If you're going to go take the higher line and end your run up here, you can go roots and bomb up, or you can continue the blue and, oh my god, yeah, it's like, come down here, it's all a bit slippy. Don't know if you worked that out. And this continues the flowy blue trail. Now, if it's a blue, I need to fill all that up and just make that a roller. Nyla says, I will not jump that yet, Dad. So, something else to consider. And then this is all just a bit loamy. And Nyla's just finishing this little catch berm out for us. So, off camber, you've got to keep all your momentum throughout all of this. Otherwise, you're not going to make it up here, which is the ending. Well done, nice, looking good that. So you're gonna end up having to pedal up this, which isn't much fun. And then it will just clip onto the end, which this is the final run. There won't be any features as such along here, I don't think. But yeah, it's where all the trails will sort of join. They'll go from 3 to 2 to 1. Oh.
Right, the first thing we want to improve on in the top left is creating that gap jump, or should I say turn that gap jump into some form of roller to make it safe. As you see, I couldn't even pull that one off. Then bottom left, that just doesn't flow very well, so getting around that tree just feels like we want a sort of banked berm maybe on the right hand side to just sort of lean into and take the corner. Top right is just about making that a bit wider, which I mentioned on the walk through, and then bottom right, that needs to be a roller as well, so it's a fallen tree, but at the minute it just sort of drops off into a bank that's against you sort of thing, so it just doesn't feel like a natural flow. Absolutely kills your speed, so you need to make that more of a roller.
Welcome back. I'm not here on my own today. I've got Go to Cove with me. Say hi.
Hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube, he says. In the last clips you might have seen me working on this upwards piece. Sort of angle like this. I've dug it out more, made it more flatter so that there is a way of climbing up it. I have left that root in there. You see that root? Shall I take you to it? Ooh, that root there. Just give it a little bit of shine. Well, it'll shine. I've left that there for tactical reasons, so you have to take that line to get up, or you can pop it a bit and take the sort of higher line. But that's that. Done a little bit more work on the route to it. This is going to need a bit more work, to be honest. So yeah, going up there. Not forgetting, we're doing this in reverse. All a bit soft and loamy, but now you can see the full line, so it starts from there, goes right the way down and up and over, which is sick. Walking down another bomb, so I'll turn around in a second and show you that one. So that's the next bomb. And then we've got this real dodgy off-camber bomb. This needs a lot of work. I'm going to dig some of this away again so we can get a nice flat run, but it's currently off camber. In all honesty, I don't even want to walk it, but I'm going to slipping. Move that over. So this is going to form a base so that we can build it up and make it a little bit more rideable. And then the first bomb hole. Now you'll notice there's a bit of darkness over there as well, which is swampy at the moment. All of that's a bit wet, to be honest, but that's our starting point over there, so you can kind of see what's happening. I'm going to move you on to the second line here now, which comes again from there straight the way through, thinking we may well need to put some rollers in here maybe. Put like, just found some wood, so sort of planning rollers as we're moving. Maybe. Yeah, anyway, around here to right, then a left, and you can see the trail splits off, so our other one's there. So we've got that line and this line and that line. That one's going to be a slightly easier trail, kind of going through those brambles and round. But then we've got this one. This is probably, yeah, probably the hardest feature apart from the gap jump. But yeah, if you sort of take the jumps out of this would be the hardest feature, I'd say. You can't walk down it. It's a little bit of a drop. Might make that a little bit more of a drop. I don't know yet, but I'm really excited. This took a lot of clearing out of brambles and bushes, but we got there. We got there. So what's going to happen from here is I'm going to have to talk to you like this. So that's the drop and the run up. I'm just going to walk in the line that you'll be taking then. So you're going to get to this point and there's going to be a ramp up, gap jump, which is going to land about here. Yeah, about there. And then we're going to come through this bit here, which is all going to move to the left a little bit. Got a lot of bushes to clear out. We've got to go to Cov here. So, but yeah, as you can see, you're going to come through here and then we're going to go up there. If I could just climb up there, I'll show you where that leads to. So it brings you out here, which I started clearing yesterday. And then you drop into this berm, drop into that berm, drop over, and then do the gap jump. And then we'll see what fun we drop in over there another time. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'll drop in some more footage of us, or of me working shortly. Word. Cool. That just needs a little bit of spreading out now, and then whacking down, and we're good. Right, on to the next one. Okay, so I'm on my own. I don't know what I was doing the camera then. I'm on my own now. Go to Covers, headed off. It's the right thing to do. It's just about getting dark. So probably achieved as much as I'm going to achieve today. And it's not a lot more than what I showed you in the last clip actually. But yeah, because I've been working beside Go to Cov, not been able to film it, but we've just done a bit of clearing. I'll just show you through. So there's this, which needs a bit more clearing. Got this stubborn, that's going to need digging out. I think it's just going to get in the way because we're going to have a jump there. It's going to come off the black line. So we've got blue line, black line, red line. You can't see the red line at the minute, it's overgrown. That black line is going to go from a jump which sort of hits a step up jump here, and then hopefully gets you up onto that. Cool. Right, where's the big rake? I haven't just put the big rake back, have I? It's raining and I'm under a pylon. Is that a good thing? I don't know. You might have noticed in some of the other clips I broke my rake, which was only a cheap poxy Wilco's maybe, I don't know, one of those. But yeah, a cheap rake basically, not hard, heavy, industrial type thing, poxy. But I have Jake with me today, who I've borrowed off Go to Cov, and this boy's yeah, made for life. Say hello to Jake, say hello. He's not very talkative. Okay, home time. Okay, yeah, put in a couple of hours there. Wasn't all fun that. Tell you what, 2020 was the worst year for me with regards to training in the gym, and 2021 feels like I've never been in the gym before in my life. Just a couple of hours of smashing up the ground, and bet you can't even see me now, can you? And I'm in bits. Arms, hands, back. Proper does you in, doesn't it, this digging lark? But it's rewarding though. It is rewarding. This is what Love to Dig Brother 1 has done. I'm going to call him number 1 because he's the oldest out of the two. It's right, isn't he? Yeah. You can see it, can't you? That is sick. That is trail worthy. That is sick. So you're going to just use that berm and you're going to whip into a shorter one, yeah, like a small one. I just can't wait to get my bike on here. It's always the same though. You don't quite get finished and you're like, oh, I want to ride it, I want to ride it. Look at that jump. Coming together nicely. That's not been hit once yet by anyone. It's not ready yet, but it won't be long. Okay, it's time for me to get home before it gets dark. All right, on to the next day then. Peace. What's that? Yeah. Huh?
Don't go any further on that.
It's hitting something.
Good bike, isn't it? We just load it up here and then we can find some stuff. We can stay there because the amount of effort. Oh, do you tip it and flip it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably the way, isn't it? Oh, Open pole.
Get out of the way, man. Get right out of the way. The one I did, man, bounce back. Did you see it bounce back?
Yeah.
That would have just if I'd have hit my jaw.
It's slide.
If we... I'm so impressed with that. I'm quite happy. We've got some trails in there. I feel like there's stuff we could ride if it wasn't too wet. And it's starting to piece together nicely. So yeah, on to the next day. Peace.
Sound like my girls.
Love to dig, brothers. Peace.